let's go sketch this little kitten. To begin with, as always, I am just going to give a gentle outline to the shape of a kitten head. And this allows me to have a framework for where I want to place my details and make sure that my left to the right, top to bottom, has a balance. So my sketch outline to initiate all of this is super important. From the head down, I am really working at about more like a third down to start where I'm going to be placing the eyes and nose, leaving the forehead of the kitten above. My lower section, I put the outline which will accommodate some of the fur. So the actual head is about 1/3 for forehead, my second third for the eyes and nose, and then that lower third down below. And building where I want to see those ears and the shape of the eyes. For me, getting these soft details is really a nice framework for when I love to jump in there with my heavy lead and give more definition. But for now, I'm just doing gentle outline. As you can see, I jump around in this case kind of in a triangular fashion, up to the ears, down to the face, because I know my general shape of the head. When I do that triangular touch, it's really to see the balance of where this little illustration is going to go. Taking my time in the center to build the fur patterns and giving a little more to the eyes and their depth as well. Now the fun part for me, I love to just give them a lot of pressure to the pencil and start to build the intensity of the line, really pressing in, starting from the center and bringing it outward for that eye definition, and focusing in where I want to leave some of the spots of the eye not colored in, so that it gives that nice reflection of the watery eye in the light. So I'm not making a solid coloring of the eyeball shape. I'm just giving some of that in order to have that reflective light. To get some of the shading, I take the side of my pencil and really allow it just to give that gentle shading. I will be using my blending stump in a little while, and it will take these little shades into more of a sculptural blend later on. For right now, just kind of want to see how the shading is going to define my little kitten head. Applying those heavier strokes to give the fur underneath the ear or in the center of the ear is always so much fun. And again, that subtle coloring with the side of my pencil, starting to bring in some of that fur definition. Jumping back into the center to make sure that my details of darkness start to balance with the details of darkness in the ears and the fur. And spectruming off for a little bit of that darkness there. Underneath the eyes are so entirely important, and of course, in any type of sketch that I do, for me, it's the most important. It's how we connect with our subject matter. With my little blending stump, I'm starting to give a gentle touch to the forms that are already there. I don't want to take away from the heavier definition, and at the same time I want it to complement gently the eyes and the form of the face. I literally use the residue to draw. As you can see, there was no shading going on right there, and the residue on this stump is where I get some of these lighter depths that I'll develop even more when I have my pencil come back out. You can see I draw with the residue and I blend where I already have the shading. To draw with the negative, we're going to bring in light and have this negative space of erasing portions that I want as a higher contrast away. Giving some little touches of light. Now, of course, with this, you have to be careful. Want to smear it because you'll create another blending stump type of reaction. So I blow off the residue of this eraser and very gently try to sweep it off with my fingers, very gently. Stump to continue to define some of those areas. Make the nose a little bit darker. Now to come in with a little heavier definition, I really want to give some harder lines so that the touches of the fur stick out. The nice little sweep of the ear shape comes out, and this can be done with a sharper edge, which is this lead pencil. bit of the neck, and I always save the whiskers for the last because I don't want to accidentally blend them into my scene. So, get little kitty whiskers going. I'm going to draw some of their little holes, figure out where I want to place them, and press and gently drag. So, press down and sweep fast. Down, up. This gives a whimsical little whisker, and making sure that I get the edges off where I don't want them drying negatively with that eraser, giving the light as a line instead of a dark as a line. Just a little more. Kitty shoulder, just a little bit of shape, not much. My goal here is just the face. Touch up some of this fur down below. Again, you often see me do above and then jump back down. Satisfied with where I'm at. Thank you so much for joining me today and playing with a little bit of drawing, not only with a lead pencil, but also the blending stump and our eraser. You can see the highlights of the eraser and the little layers of the fur. As always, I am wishing you happy sketching creations. Have a great day.